And be careful, news.
Be careful.
Submitted by Hamburger Helper.
What? I never had that shit.
It's good.
Yo. God, I want to eat it.
I'm pretty sure you had it like at a potluck or something, but you didn't know that's what it was. Because some people make it in that glass oven tray.
All right, Tiff, what do you got? What do you got for us?
I love their Twitter account. What do you like?
What do you got for us? I only had government cheese.
I don't know if I've tried that. What's it?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, and then they came out with a mixtape that was fucking dope.
Oh yeah, for April Fool's that one day or that one year. It was really
Hamburger
good.
Helper?
Yeah, it was like a rap mixtape and it was really good.
I thought you were gonna say some shit like, "Oh, I love smelling that shit through my friend's window." Some shit like that.
I was like, what do you got for us?
I know, I was so lost. I was like, what? Oh yeah, I had to play my role of poor childhood.
I didn't
don't
discover Hamburger Helper until I was like 21 because that's like white
I didn't
people.
even
That's white
know,
people
yeah.
food, right?
It's poor people food.
She's like, I love
It
it.
looks bomb though.
It looks bomb.
Hamburger Helper, like they had this cheeseburger one that was literally like a deconstructed cheeseburger that you would eat. It was pretty fucking bomb, dude.
It's fucking bow tie. It's bow tie. Fuck. What is that bow tie?
Oh, bow tie pasta?
Bow tie pasta.
Beef stroganoff.
Oh, I
Powder
actually
bag.
did make that.
All you need is ground beef.
Yep.
In a powder bag. You just rip that shit open. Yep.
That shit was extra salty as fuck though. Hamburger Helper and then some rice-a-roni, bitch.
Never had that. Right.
You know what was bomb?
San Francisco treat.
I love
I watch
TV
TV.
dinners too.
Oh, dude, same.
That's just way better.
Salisbury steak.
With the mac and cheese, and then like there's a brownie, but then like some of the mac and cheese got into the brownie side, so you microwave it all together.
Yo, I remember this though back in the day. So we were at my friend Joe's house, and y'all remember this YouTube fantastic star named Victor Kim.
Yeah.
So Victor Kim and I grew up together, and then there was like one more fucking Hungry Man dinner, right? It was Salisbury steak.
Oh,
and
that's
then
the
all of us
best
like,
one.
yo, that looks bomb. He goes, nope, you guys can't have any. I was like, you're a fucking bitch.
This is how you can tell we all grew up with parents that worked a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Cause I would be left at home like there's a shit ton of food in the freezer. Go ahead, and
And you know what I asked for? I only asked for the broccoli. I didn't ask for the good shit. And he said no.
I like the what was the one with the little
We gotta
dolphin?
remember
It's like the
we
little
gotta
kids
do
one.
this too, though, you know. I'm like
All right.
here, maybe.
She's like, I spent an hour reading this fucking story.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
I do like the highlighter vegetables from Yoshinoya too. Keep going.
All right.
The highlighter
The fucking glow-in-the-dark
I know,
vegetables.
why are
They're
they
like abnormally bright.
Right?
Why are they neon? Yeah, they're weird.
They're not supposed to be that color.
The neon cauliflower, which is pretty good.
A woman comes forward with her story of how she was scouted for a cult while traveling solo.
I hate the fact that no cults approach me, but continue.
You should go to Scientology building.
They do not want me.
It's because we're not in school anymore. We're not traveling alone, and we don't look like someone that's easily
You gotta come off
cultable.
and emotionally vulnerable.
And like down on your luck. They go for people who's like down on their luck with no money, like needs some sort of guidance and alone.
I'm just so used to people soliciting and panhandling and doing stuff. I just stare at people and go, I don't have anything for you. And they're like, what? Oh, my bad.
He's a
I was gonna
hipster.
ask you for directions.
Yeah, and then when they start coming my way, I don't have nothing. Dude, there was this guy that was so fucking cracked out the other day. He was wearing socks and sandals with sweats that are cut off at the ankles. He had a white, I don't know how he had the
That sounds like
cleanest
something
white
you
sweater.
have.
Yeah.
Cleanest white sweater.
Oh yeah, but it was a clean white sweater. I don't know how he didn't get it dirty because he had the dirtiest. Oh yeah, he had dirty construction looking socks. Like it looked like he walked through the Sahara Desert and the socks were covered in fucking dust. And then his hands were all like filled with pain and shit. He had black ass teeth right in the front, bald head, looked like a skinhead and stuff. And he came up to me, and then I knew what he was gonna ask for. And then he was right about to talk, and I said, I don't have anything for you. And he was like, and then he walked, but he was so cracked out that me and my family went to the corner, right? And then he was talking to himself, kind of walking around us as a herd. And then he came back again, and he came back to me, and then he said, I said, I don't have nothing for you. And he was like,
Got it.
Oh, fucking the homeless
Yeah.
people in
He was
downtown LA, man. They're fucking crazy.
It would have been dope if he curtsied or something. Yeah.
yeah, one of these.
Oh?
Okay.
Oh, well, parlez-vous français?
We had a guy that was pretending to be French.
Yep, that was our guy. Yeah, excuse me, I'm from El Francais. First of all, El Francais, my dude.
Yeah, so this story is about Alice. So back when she was 19 years old and traveling solo in Nepal, she's Australian by the way if you guys are curious, she met this charismatic spiritual guru who promised to save her from something.
So it's a white guy with dreads.
It's a white guy with dreads playing a didgeridoo.
He has like linen pants on and slippers. Also, linen pants and slippers on.
I know.
All linen pants.
Wearing like a poncho.
Yeah. Poncho with the backpacker's backpack.
He's also vegan.
He has a little tail. He has a braided tail in the back.
And he wears either flip-flops or moccasins.
Moccasins! That's what it is. It's like the guy in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. You sound like you're from London. I don't believe in time.
Yeah, so she was fresh out of being in a Buddhist retreat for an entire month in Nepal. And so she stepped onto this.
That's the type of shit my mom likes to do. Keep going.
She's there now.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, she is actually. She goes to like this. There's a specific temple she likes to go to in China where it's out in the woods and there is no running hot water, so you have to go down to the well, get buckets of hot water, walk up like I don't know, like 4 flights of stairs.
The well has hot water, like a hot spring.
No, you take the
is no
water,
hot water.
and then you heat it in your room, and then so everyone that lives there lives like the old school, old-fashioned way, and that's how my mom gets her mental orgasm or something.
Oh, I don't want to picture that.
Somewhere in the distance in a mountain.
That's my mom.
Bart's like, what the f-
She got her mental orgasm right there.
He wakes up in the night.
I bet you she's meditating right now watching this shit.
I know.
She's like, Martin, you talking to shit?
She's fucking floating around.
The hairs behind her neck.
She doesn't even be watching it. She knows. She's like, somebody talking shit.
Yeah, so Alice was saying that after she finished that retreat, she stepped into a crowded square in Kathmandu.
Kathmandu.
Mandu.
It's TH. I thought.
Kathmandu.
Mandu.
I don't know. So that place. And so she was saying that she was feeling the kind of vulnerable you feel after a month of meditating on emptiness, is what she says.
I don't know what that feels like.
I can't meditate to save my life.
Yeah, I know.
So then she was just saying that, like, after spending that whole month there, like, being in this very crowded space, it was just a lot, it was just overwhelming. And then so she was saying all of a sudden someone grabbed her arm and tried to pull her towards a taxi. And then suddenly, like, her skin began to crawl and everything seemed to stop. And then she looked across the square and had chills because she saw that she was being watched by the most hypnotic pair of eyes she had ever seen. That this man looked like Antonio Banderas if Antonio was a warlock dressed in head to toe black, dark hair cascaded down his shoulders like black lava. The man seemed to have some kind of force field around him that blocked everything out. She was just describing all of this. And then so she was just saying that her...
Tell me more. I'm interested.
I want to see what this fool looks like.
I love how people's perspective creates their reality. In her mind, magic exists. And I love it. I'm getting sucked into it.
This literally sounds like the movie
Harry Potter.
Doctor Strange.
50 Shades.
Doctor Strange, like they're walking around.
50 Shades of Grey, but with a warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, he was a man with a wizard's cloak. I felt the energy of his...
50 spells of gray.
Read it again, but sexy now. And then it's 50 Shades. Go, read it again.
Sexy and medieval
Read
at
it
the same
again.
time.
You know how to do sexy, girl. Make us women
I can
proud.
just tell you the rest of the story. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
He looked like Antonio Banderas.
You see?
Also a warlock.
Wait, the black. Okay.
I think a bunch.
Dressed in head to toe black. Dark hair cascaded down his shoulders like black lava.
That's right. You just made a whole bunch of 13-year-olds come.
Ew, weird. Stop it.
Hey, it's truth.
Okay, 9.
No, that's worse. That's like I'm picturing my kid. Okay. You said 9. Why does it always go back to Isaac jerking off?
All right, fine. They're 67 years old, okay?
It makes me feel better. So anyways.
Just think of that one viewer from North Korea. That's who you just made come. The one viewer from North Korea.
You're creating so many strokes from strokes.
So then she said, So then she's saying, within seconds, a well-dressed Western woman was by her side.
It's like a Western movie.
You know, they work together as a team.
Exactly. She introduced herself as Claudia. She says, "My master, he recognized you. He says you are about to get very sick, physically and mentally. My master says he can help you." And then across the square, the master nodded. And then finally, Claudia invited Alice to go talk to him, but she was like, you know what? Alice was like, I'll just meet you the next evening instead, because it's kind of weird. So then she ended up meeting them the next evening.
Shit is kind of weird, but I'm gonna meet you anyway at night.
Yeah. I'm tired right now, but I want to see you guys.
I'm going to meet you in the middle of the square, butt naked.
Old-timey with you, and I love it. I'm like,
I will meet you at 3 p.m. on the hour, on the minute, on the second. Be there, and I will be breast apart.
I will be bare-breasted for you to see.
I will meet you in a fortnight from now.
I will be the woman in the silk clothing where you will see through with your own eyes.
Yeah, so she was just saying that she felt special being chosen, or like,
Oh God.
She's white.
Yeah.
No, it's like she
low
was-
self-esteem.
no,
Wants to be important.
She was very conscious of the way it made her feel and how shady everything was, but she was still intrigued, so she was still like went ahead with it.
I feel like Claudia was just in the crowd looking for the weakest person, like, and then the guy in the corner.
They were like, let's look for the white girl in Nepal.
Yeah, because she was saying that she's a 6-foot Westerner and she stood out like a sore
See,
thumb.
but she sounds like a white girl because...
Here's a white girl. I'll show you a photo.
This is the whitest girl.
Yeah, that's the exact girl that I pictured.
I was expecting. Yeah. She uses all natural deodorant.
She doesn't shave.
She has the shoes, like the brown, like hiking shoes with like the rope thingies.
Oh, yeah.
That. She has a backpack that like straps around here.
So this whole story took place back in the 90s. She was just saying back when she was 19. So just to clarify.
Well, she's finding herself.
I think like they're spotting people who just came down from the mountain for that retreat
I
thing.
think so, too.
In that area. Yeah.
And they're all looking for the white people.
Yeah, they're in the student pickup area.
And then the cult people are white too?
Just Claudia was white.
What about the guru?
The guru guy, she describes him as an Antonio Banderas lookalike, but I don't know what
He's
his
foreign. He's
thing
foreign
is.
as fuck.
Latin looking maybe.
Yeah, she also says that he has an accent that she can't quite pinpoint.
Yeah, because they made that shit up.
He probably made it up.
He's like Jack Black in fucking Nacho Libre.
Yeah, he made up his own accent. What if he's trying to do a Nepalese accent, but he's totally butchering it, and they're like, what kind of European are you?
Anyway, she ends up she meets them at this one restaurant, and then she's guided to go upstairs to a private room, and then she sees all these women, like people in this room, like on the floor, and it just all looked like really culty. And so she ends up talking to him.
Culty?
What the? Culty?
I sounded like that?
Nah, it just sounds like a word that went.
Yeah, so then she's just asking him a lot of questions, and then she's just talking about, like, she describes this all in more detail. She's just saying, like, she kept asking him questions, and each time he would ask a question, she would ask a question, he would dodge it, and then it looked like he was getting frustrated because he didn't want to be asked all these questions.
I wasn't prepared for this interview.
Yeah, long story short, she didn't fall for the bullshit because they were trying to get her, and she
Kind of did though. Low-key, she did.
I feel like she was just curious.
I think I would have been curious.
I would be curious too, like, okay, let's see what you got.
Fuck that! I'm gonna get fucking murdered.
That's the difference between minorities and white people. White people are brave. They're invincible. They're the ones that investigate when they hear things happen.
In the scary movies,
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
investigate. All I'm saying is white people are courageous. Who goes to the middle of a third world country because they need to find themselves and live among the people and ride a scooter all over town and not get raped or anything happens to them?
Who does like handstands on cliffs and shit?
If I went to like one of those countries, I would immediately get raped. Hello guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to give us a big thumbs up and a like. And also, when you guys sign on YouTube, make sure Just Kidding News is the first thing you watch every single day because we post videos every day. Okay? For more videos.